everyone, it's Danny. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have an unboxing of the newest Coco Vanilla Studio collection. This collection is called No Limits. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm really excited about it. This will start shipping to retailers late February, so by the time you're watching this it will be heading to retailers. Now this, as always with all Coco Vanilla Studio collections, these products will be available from retailers before they are available from Coco Vanilla Studio directly. That is just how we do things. We want to make sure that you're supporting your local crafting, scrapbooking stores. There is a list of retailers on the Coco Vanilla Studio website. I'll link that in the description box below. I will also link the Facebook group, the community group, which is amazing at helping each other find local stores near them. So if you're not part of that group already and you are a fan of these products, I definitely suggest going and looking there. But without further ado, let's open up the new collection. It usually takes me a while to unbox these things because I talk too much, so I'm going to try not to do that today. Try to get through it pretty quickly. So as you can see, I have broken into this already. I had to have a peek. I just opened the wrapping paper though. I haven't actually opened the plastic, so let's have a look what's in here. Now, as you can see, this collection is more, I don't want to say boy themed because I don't think they're strictly boy or girl either way. I don't think it's necessarily gendered, but you get that kind of more bright colors, more geometric patterns, kind of a bit more outdoorsy feeling. And I actually think this one is pretty gender neutral, which I really like. Okay, so I have one of everything here to share with you. So let's just start from the top and work our way down. So we have some epoxy wood buttons. So these are similar to the ones that were in the Joyful collection. They're the wood surrounding button with a little epoxy center. And some of those are just really gorgeous, nice bright colors. I love this little world map globe button. That is absolutely gorgeous. I love these little ones, especially. I use these a lot. I really love them. We've got some phrases here and some stars and things like that. All right, next we have the journal cards, or the pocket cards, whatever you want to call them. These are double-sided 3x4 inch cards. There are 18 of them. I've really enjoyed these being included in the last few collections. I've really been enjoying using them. I like using them as photo mats, as focal points. I like to cut these out for titles. I made a mini album out of a stack of some of them. I'm actually really loving them. Just zoomed in so you don't have to be squinting your eyes. So we have this fun one, really great for a title, a nice photo mat, or just a pocket filler, a nice journaling spot with some stars, another stripy design. I love the switch up the colors. I love this globe. I love the whole kind of global world theme. This can be used for so many things. For travel, obviously, but then also just for things to do with the earth, being outside, anything to do with space. Kind of like going to the museum or the park or the zoo or anything like that, I think is really handy for that. Oh, really nice kind of aqua pattern there. Out of this world, that's really cool. Love this globe. That's actually got a really faint herringbone. I love that yellow. It's absolutely gorgeous. My favorite kind of yellow, that kind of buttery golden, beautiful color. A really nice spot for journaling, some kind of distressed spots down the side. Beautiful stars, nice big title card, you're the best. Beautiful journaling spot. I love that kind of splotchy feeling. I love that. That's going to come in handy. Shoot for the stars. Really nice journaling spot again. That'd be fun to cut the center out and use as a frame. Some spots, more journaling spots. Loving this mixed media effect. Oh, that's really pretty. Little delicate stars. This rocks. Nice journaling spot. Oh, I like that tag effect and the constellations, and yeah, that's really awesome. Again, would be good for a frame. That's really pretty. Could use that on its own. I like it. Kind of grungy mixed media. Really pretty. Love that mixed media. Again, you guys know I like my mixed media. Journaling spot, title card, another journaling spot. I like that it's a good mix of journaling spots, title cards, kind of just plain patterns, and for backing cards, for backing photos and things like that. To the moon and back, I love that. And really nice mix of brights and more subtle colors. Now, I actually thought these were enamel shapes, but it turns out they're puffy stickers, but they kind of have that enamel dot look to them. They're very shiny. Oh, they are puffy. So they definitely kind of translate as like little epoxy or enamel shapes, and they're really small, as you can see. Lots of really versatile stickers, little tiny stars, which you can get on pretty much any layout. I love the little dots as well, and just like little comets or planets, really, really cute. A really nice, easy size to get onto a layout easily. I can see myself burning through these really quickly, so I might have to try and ration myself. All right, then we have some titles. So these are always fun, these die cut titles. Nice big bold uppercase titles, which are really easy to pair with kind of a smaller subtitle or little alpha stickers. There's a bunch on there. Versatile, kind of neutral, can be used for pretty much anything, like So Good Kid, Love You, Adventure, You Got This, No Limits, Hey There. Like all those are really easy to get on pretty much any layout. They're not kind of those obscure titles that are difficult to use. Nice big size, as you can see. There's plenty in there. I mean, I just showed them all to you, so you don't really need to see them all, but I'll just zoom out briefly and just give you a bit of a size reference. So that's on a 12 by 12 page. So a nice big title, but you know, it doesn't take up half the sheet. Definitely going to be using a lot of those. 35 pieces. So that's going to get you a lot of titles onto a lot of layouts. Okay, now onto the die cuts. I love the die cuts. I just hate tipping them all out and then going through them all and putting them all back. So I'll just show you a quick close-up of my lights. I'm so sorry. Quick close-up of the packet. There we go, that's better. Lots of stars, rockets, some titles, little arrows, that globe again. Very excited about that. Some banners, some frames, some tags, little tickets. Look at these little tickets, aren't they cute? Okay, so let's go through the actual die cuts. Just zoom back in. Okay, so we have another nice large title that just needs popping out. All right, there we go. Awesome. How cute is that? I'm going to jazz that up with some fine liner pens and some foam, make it dimensional. That's kind of like a little shipping label. That is so cute. Some frames, like I said. So just popping these out. Frames, a circle frame, have some journaling spots, circular pieces, some nice big stars, one of those line stars, very cute. Nice big tag, there's that globe, which is super cute. So pleased about that. Little hanging banner, another little banner, little rockets. Where's the other? There's another rocket and a third. Lots of those. These little tickets that I was really excited about. I'm really excited about these because I just took my son to the planetarium, which, you know, we had to get tickets and yeah, it's just all really, really fitting. More stars, another banner, those little kind of peace sign and banners. We're getting to the smaller pieces now. Some arrows, lightning bolts, that's cute. Smaller bits, and then yeah, a bunch of these little, I'm having trouble flipping these over at the moment, little tiny die cut stars, and then some little banner pieces. I love these little banner phrases, I use them really quickly, and lots of little stars and arrows and bits and pieces like that. So yeah, there's plenty of die cuts in this pack. 64 pieces, very generous. All right, next we have the chipboard stickers, which I love chipboard. I'm very pleased that we're getting some chipboard in these collections now. Super happy about that. All right, so we have some frames. We have some nice big titles, which is always awesome because they're nice and dimensional. Beautiful globe again, some nice big kind of phrase pieces, some banners and flags here. Some more of those arrows, which I really like. Some lightning bolts and some big stars, and then a lot of these smaller stars. The last lot of chipboard is kind of like a glossy finish with lots of foil for Christmas, and this one is a matte finish, so a lot more of that kind of grungy texture, and I really like that they're switching that up. It just fits a lot better with this whole feel of this collection. Okay, next we have the accessory stickers, very much keeping with the whole Cocoa Vanilla Studio style. So we have some shape stickers, places to do journaling, some little flags and tabs, which I always appreciate. I like this date sticker, that's fun. Some little tags, some of these small labels, which I love these so much. Some little banners, some smaller phrases that can be used on smaller layouts as titles or even as little subtitles. And then all our small tiny word phrases down the bottom here. Okay, next we have the A5 paper stack. I haven't really looked too much at this collection because I knew it was coming and I didn't want to like spoil it for myself too much. So usually what happens with the A5 paper stack is the papers are a scaled down version of the 12x12s, and some of them have a switched up color scheme. So I'll just go through the A5 ones, and then when I'm going through the 12x12s, I will kind of mention which ones are different. So we have this cute little star pattern, really kind of messy, grungy feel to it. I really like that. I love this color. It's so pretty. And I love all those kind of variations on the background. This definitely looks like a galaxy. And you got kind of like splatters all around like stars. It's so beautiful. Really pretty rainbow stripe. Really love that mix of colors there. Love that messy kind of painted on effect. Gotta love a wood grain. And like how similar to my desk is this wood grain? You guys know how I feel about wood grain. Super versatile. I can use this pretty much on anything. Use it up almost immediately. Love that color. This is beautiful. Definitely got that kind of layers of the atmosphere feeling going on here, and then the night sky. So pretty. I love me a navy as well. Got kind of a layered star effect here. So got those kind of concentric stars in all the different colors. Super inspiring. So many things you can do with stars. This is a really nice background or layering pattern. Just really soft gray with a darker gray. Gradient of tiny spots. Really dark navy. Almost black, but I feel like there's a hint of navy. And teeny tiny stars all over it. So pretty. Love it so much. Okay, definitely getting like an orbiting vibe from this. Like planets orbiting a sun. Love those colors again. I love that kind of soft teal with that bright orange. The yellow. Super cool. A soft herringbone pattern. Again, that kind of mixed media, splotchy, grungy feel. Really subtle pattern. I love that color. Oh, my favorite yellow. It's got an interesting subtle pattern on the background. Very pretty. Then plain white with lots of teeny tiny, really useful for layering or as background paper. Then a really pretty green. I love that green. Really subtle striped pattern. Nice that we're getting a couple of subtle patterns. I find collections are really difficult to use when there are lots of really bright, busy patterns. Okay, I'm not sure if you can see that on camera. Beautiful dark tealy emerald green with teeny tiny little spots. Again, a little bit of that distressing. And then your cut apart sheet, which is beautiful. I love these smaller cut apart sheets. I use them quite a lot actually, especially these little phrases and the little labels. So we've got some journaling spots, 3 of those little labels, these little phrases. Nice scaled down version of the 12x12. Be really easy to use, and they just repeat. So you get 30 pieces in the A5 paper stack, 15 designs, 2 of each. All right, zoom out slightly. We have our 12x12 papers. First one we have is Stardust, so that beautiful star pattern again, just scaled up. You could fussy cut these out, they're not too tiny. And the background is actually, it's got like a crosshatch grid pattern in places, kind of like a stenciling effect, which is really cool. Hopefully you can see that. Then the B side is possibly one of my favorite papers ever. That beautiful tealy aqua color. So pretty, love that. Next we have Latitude. So we have the beautiful rainbow stripe. Again, loving that. And then the B side is that beautiful yellow with that subtle pattern in the background. Really good for a background paper. Then we have Big Bang, which speaks for itself. That beautiful star and the kind of rays radiating out from it. Really love those colors. It's a really soft green with the pale gray. And the background is not completely blank. There is kind of like a subtle distressed effect, which I really like. And the B side is that gorgeous wood grain, which I don't need to say anything more about. I adore that. Always love a wood grain. It's a really nice medium tone. And then we have Eclipse, which is one of our cut apart sheets. So we have our kind of pattern cards, no phrases or labels or anything, just cards. You have your 2 4x6 and then the rest are 3x4s. Really beautiful patterns. Good for pocket scrapping or for backing photos or cut files. And the B side is just gorgeous. Definitely going to use this as a background paper. Gradient effect with the stars up the top. Super beautiful. Then we have Nebula, those stacked stars. Can see a lot of people fussy cutting these out, me included. Love those color combinations. Love the mix of big and small stars. Definitely very versatile. And then the B-side is just beautiful background page. Really beautiful medium green color with those little crosshatches. So in the A5 paper stack, this one is the white background with the black crosshatches. Okay, and so it's our second cut apart sheet. So that larger version of the one in the A5 paper stack, plus you get a few extras. So quite a few of those 3x4 cards. You also get those phrases, obviously quite a bit larger, and those labels, again, quite a bit larger. And then you get these strips down the bottom, 12-inch strips. So get a few more kind of smaller strip phrase pieces, a couple more labels. So many things you could do with this. And the B-side is that really soft grey with spots. Super beautiful as a background paper. Next we have Orbit. Now I love this. So in the A5 paper stack kind of cuts off there, which is pretty cool on its own. Then this kind of is not just a bigger version, it centers it. So I'm really loving that. Oh, there's so many things you could do with this pattern paper. So many ideas already. And then you have that beautiful dark, I'm sure it is slightly navy, with those beautiful scattered stars. Such a gorgeous night sky. I love that so much. Okay, and then finally we have Spark, which is a cool brick pattern, kind of like a grungy edge. Nothing like this in the A5 stack, so that's pretty cool. And then the B-side is that distressed, faintly polka dotted pattern. That is that teal color in the A5 stack. So you do get unique papers in both the A5 stack and the 12x12s.
And somehow I forgot to film an outro, so I'm coming to you on voiceover now. That is everything to share with you today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check the description box for the links to the stockists and to the Facebook group, as I mentioned earlier in the video. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.